Hi, how are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for EP1. Have a look at the factory report.
We hope you're looking forward to today's qualifying in Hungary as much as we are. We think it's going to be a cracker. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
Well, tyre management is key here, specifically the rears. It's all too easy to overheat and wear the rear tyres as they're punished out of the low-speed corners. Most teams won't be able to avoid some kind of issue here, especially the teams that are running less downforce.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
With me to enjoy it all is Anthony Davidson, a man who made his Grand Prix debut here with Minardi back in 2002. So, Ant, this is a bit of a special one for you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'd say so. I also stood in to commentate on Jensen's win in 2006, and as I was a test driver for Honda at the time, you can imagine that was quite an emotional Grand Prix. It's also a tough circuit on the drivers, this one too. Lots of long, slow corners that require a lot of patience from inside the car. Plus, it's a very downforce heavy circuit. I mean, it's all relative, of course, but if you're lacking a bit in downforce, or if you've got a bit of an imbalance in the setup, this is definitely one of the worst places to have to deal with that.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Max Verstappen, and Massa, Perez, and a Haas, Kvyat, and Daniel Ricciardo, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Alonso, Magnussen, Stroll, Jolyon Palmer, and Stoffel van Dorn. Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care. Is unavailable. Rich mix unavailable. Storm is getting a little worse for wear. Stay out of lean mix in order to reduce the load. seconds. Hamilton's out in front. There's some kind of problem with their car. Our gap to our teammate is 31.6 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 7.2 seconds. To the leader is 18.5 seconds. Seconds. Some information on Hamilton. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. The gap to the leader is 28.3 seconds. mixes unavailable. Rich mix unavailable. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. Just made a move for first. This is your final lap of the race. Top job, my friend, top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, he had a great drive today, somewhat unexpected maybe, but I'm going to go for Kevin Magnussen. Quick, clean, and in control. It was everything you could ask for.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time, though, goodbye.